The accounting profession, along with the financial markets, has been plagued in recent years with repeated cases of financial reporting problems.
That's true, Mike. And as the economy has slowed down in recent months, many of the aggressive or fraudulent practices that had been taking place are becoming more apparent to auditors as well as financial statement users. In fact, it has reached the point where stories of earnings restatements, fraudulent reporting, audit failures, and regulatory actions are becoming commonplace. As a result, the financial reporting model and the role of auditors have been completely re-examined as a result of lessons learned from the numerous abuses, misrepresentations, and conflicts of interest. Almost every organization faces some risk of fraud from within, and viewers will recall that fraud exposure is usually classified into three broad categories: asset misappropriation, corruption, and fraudulent financial statements.
With us once again is John M. Fleming, Director of Accounting and Auditing for Lascalzo Associates. Thanks for joining us this month, John.
Good to see you again, Mike.
Now, whenever there is a drop in the financial markets, as there was for much of this year, it is often followed by financial reporting problems, like earnings restatements and fraudulent reporting. Now, I'm curious, why has that typically been the case?
Yes. What happens is we see stockholders, third-party users, management employees who have stock option plans, all are trying real hard to drive the price of the shares up, or at least maintain them to a level where at some point they can cash out. When you have a bad time in the economy, or we have what we're having today, there tends to be a feeling that they're entitled. They've been doing this for a while, they've been successful at it. All of a sudden, things aren't going quite the way they used to go. As a result of that, they see themselves suffering personally as well as professionally, and they decide that in order to overcome this problem, we can do this or we can do that, that will enable us at the end of the day to be where we were before. They also think about what many call the fraud triangle: motivation, justification, opportunity. Well, the folks that are committing these frauds are those people that have those things. It's your CFOs, it's your CEOs, it's your controllers, and they have the opportunity to do it. And right now, what we're seeing is folks starting to get scared. Things aren't working the way they used to. Their 401k plans are starting to take big hits. And they're thinking about whether their jobs are in jeopardy or not, especially those folks that have kids in college and tuition bills are coming due. So all of a sudden things just aren't going on the same even plane they were before. And as a result of that, they simply do things that they think they can get away with. And the problem is, of course, in some cases they do get away with it, or at least they get away with it for a time period.